Welcome to Christ-Centered Gamers unboxing of the newest 1MORE Bluetooth audio flagship, the 1MORE EVO. I'm really excited about this. I like reviewing flagship things. I know, sounds silly, right? But also because I really enjoyed the Piston Buds Pro, their mid-range model, which are right here. And I really liked them. They had several really nice features. The noise canceling is really good. The low latency mode works well, though not quite as well or convenient as these Rockcat Bluetooth headsets right here. But they're certainly nice, and the app is pretty good. The equalizer modes are pretty good, and but this one has hopefully not only all those things, but it has an improved noise canceling up to 42 decibels, which is actually industry leading. Usually 40 is about where they top out. Also, these hopefully still have the low latency mode, which I look forward to testing, but they support LDAC audio codec, and they have a dual driver setup. So I'm really excited about these. So let me go ahead and just start with the front. You can take a good look at it. It says hybrid drivers for hi-fi sound, adaptive ANC up to 42 dB reduction, 6 microphones, 3 on each side, and 28 hours of battery life. You got here some more logos, and that LDAC one in particular is a big deal for a sound nerd like me, as well as the Quiet Max and all that good stuff. Sound ID is also pretty cool. And here's the other side, which is a whole lot of nothing. And here's the back, which is a whole lot of text. I'll hold it up for you so you can read it. But you know what? I may actually do that again after and here's the bottom. But why don't I go ahead and cut open into this packaging, and I'll show you the back again because that was probably hard to see. Do that. This is a really nice packaging, I gotta say. This looks nice from out here. Certainly a lot larger packaging than this guy. See? So I don't know what that means for the contents. Maybe they're larger as well. We'll find out. Yeah, this has a much textured finish with a shiny finish here. Very textured everywhere else. Very interesting. Anyway, I'll bring this closer again and hopefully you can see it. There you go. I guess some things it points out. Hybrid drivers for hi-fi sound, including one balanced armature. I think it says on here somewhere. Adaptive active noise canceling, 6 mics with deep neural network for phone calls. And 20 hours battery life. And the weight and the dimensions. Bluetooth 5.2. Frequency band. Yeah. Manufacturer. Tin Lab Corporations. That's interesting. I didn't know that they usually tell you that. I don't know if this one does. Does it? It does. Same thing. Okay. All right. So let us get started. Let's go ahead and open this flap right here. It's kind of interesting little feel. High quality plastic on the packaging. I'm guessing, oh, it just opens. Look at that. Look at all this. So this is how you advertise a flagship, right? Take a good look at that. These are tuned by, what's that gentleman's name? 4-time Grammy Award-winning sound engineer Luca Bignardi. I think that's how you pronounce his name. This says, sound should be shaped around humans' ears' needs, not flat lines that only make laboratory engineers happy. Personalizing the sound for everyone, 1MORE EVO makes it true more than ever. Dedicated to music lovers. So yeah, you can see in here, in this picture, talk about the hybrid driver. So there's the balance armature there, and dynamic driver there. And wired and wireless charging case. So pretty neat what's in there. And actually, I think early purchasers of this, if you purchase quickly enough, you can get a $30 discount. And the other thing about them is I believe early ones might also ship with a wireless charger. I'm not 100% sure. Hope that's right. All right, well, let's go ahead and try to take this out of the box. Looks pretty cool. I really do like the packaging quite a bit. They really went all out in making it look neat. So let's go ahead and pop this out here. Plastic is gone. And we got this guy here. which is a little bit bigger than this guy, but not as much bigger as I expected. So it's thicker, right? A little bit taller, wider as well. Not substantially taller, but yeah, it's definitely a little bit larger, but not as bad as I thought it would be. We will unwrap this in a moment. Let's see what's in the box first. All right, so you've got your instructions to take earbuds and peel away protective film, which we will in just a moment. We've got cable and ear tips down here. Let's go ahead and see what is in there. So I'm trying to pull this out without breaking anything. Okay, so this looks like it's the documentation back here. See if I can get that out. Okay, so that is indeed what is there. And then we've got this as well, and you can see there's nothing else in the box. Put that aside. So let's go ahead and check on the wiring first. All right, so we've got our charge cable and our ear tips. All right, we've got a whole bunch of sets. 1, 2, 3, 4 sets in here, and then one probably on the earbuds themselves. Let's go ahead and open this guy up. Let's go ahead and opens here. All right, we got our 1 More teddy bear sticker and 1 more QR code, 1 More EVO user guide. I'm not going to go too crazy into the user guide because I've used some 1 More headphones before, but just take a quick look. The music app, which you do need to really take optimum advantage of these things, which I do already have on my phone because the other review. This is basically the contents. Nothing too fancy. Got some LEDs that shows you about. Okay, is there English? This is different. There we go. There's English. All right, so we've got headphones, charging pins, touch controls, Type-C port, product overview. So 5 different pairs for the ear tips, as you can see there. And we've got power on, power off, puts them in the case to turn them off. Headphone pairing. Is there a button on this one? I would imagine there is. Maybe there isn't. Maybe they did it slightly different. The left and right headphones will automatically pair to each other when the lid is opened. Bluetooth pairing to device. For initial pairing, press and hold the pairing button, so there will be one on there. 5 seconds while the earbuds are in the case. You have to hold it. Okay, that's a little different. This one you pressed it repeatedly. Pair the headphones to a new device? No, I take that back. To pair the headphones to a new device, simply put them in the charging case and triple tap the pairing button. So that's what that is. Daryl? All right. And it shows charging methods. It's got here Type-C cable, and you can also charge them with key wireless charging. Well, that's kind of cool. Touch controls, you can answer phone calls, and firmware updates, and personalized sound via Sound ID, and autoplay pause. You remove them, it automatically stops. That is a really cool feature. It's got different listening modes, different transparency modes, and that's it. All right, so let's get into the fun. The actual device here. Gonna put our paperwork back. They did such a nice job making it look nice. Gotta at least fold it back up. Okay, there we go. And put that there. I'll go ahead and put this back in here for now. I'll leave these out for the moment. Now let us peel this out. There you go. If you wanted to hear it, there is your chance. And it's stubbornly coming out of the plastic. There we go. Okay. So let's see here. We've got in the front, we've got the LED. On the bottom, there's a whole bunch of shiny text there. Maybe you can see it. I don't see what the pairing button is on this one. It mentions a pairing button. Maybe it's on the inside because I see the 1 More logo on top. See, on this guy here, the pairing button, and then one more here. The pairing button is on the back. It's not super easy to see, but you can see it there right next to the USB port right there. This one, I don't see it on the back, so I'm not sure where the pairing button is. That's going to be interesting to see where that is. All right, well, let's go ahead and get this open. And the pairing button is in the middle between the two. So here, I'm going to give you guys a good look before I take a good look myself. There you go. So they definitely have a kind of a space agey look to them. You can see the One More logo shiny in the shiny reflection. And a little dot there, I'm guessing, is an LED. That reflects everything. It's reflecting my screen, so it's going to be hard to show. But all right, so it doesn't actually show you right and left. It just assumes you know what your right hand is. This one, humorously enough, actually labeled right and left. This one does not. This one, I mean, right here. On this guy, it labels right and left right there. But this one, it shows as soon as you know what right and left is. I'm going to go ahead and take this out, and let's see what it looks like. All right, so it does have a right little emboss on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. There's a little sticker that's going to make it hard to do anything with this if I don't do that. All right, and you can see there the sensor for the when it's in your ear, so how it tells. Oh, it's interesting. It's got a diagonal tipped. If you can see that, kind of a. There we go. You got a little diagonal size, shaped hole for the ear, which is unusual. Usually they're round, so that is interesting. I'm guessing it left extra space for the balance armature. Now that I peeled that off, I'm going to go ahead and do the same with the other ones. Take this guy out there and pull this out so you can get a good look inside the case. It's got two little pins for charging. Let's see right there. Little pins, so we're going to pull this off. And then we've got, there you go. That's what it looks like on the bottom. So it looks like a top up close. And I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. I'm assuming that's how it pairs with itself or whatever. I don't see any lights yet, so I don't know if this thing is actually charged or not. Sometimes these ship with some charge and sometimes they don't. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to demonstrate initial impressions on sound quality or not. I guess we'll find out shortly. I'm going to go ahead and take this cable out of the bag. All right. Doesn't look like it's much to it. It's pretty short. Got a little wrapping here. I do have plenty of Type-C cables laying around, but I don't have one right in front of me. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this guy in to my hub right here. Plugging cables twice to get them right, of course. Go ahead and plug this in. Let's see what it shows. Okay, so it does show green. So that tells me that it should be reasonably well charged, at least the case. Okay. Okay, so now they're blinking. Now it's giving me a blink. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug this. I'll show you guys the best I can. If you can see it. Yeah, see how that white light's blinking right there? And I'm surprised there's not both of them. Usually it's both that. Oh, there we go. Now they're both blinking. All right, there we go. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and try to pair it with my phone right here if I can avoid dropping my phone. Okay. Let's see if this is a quick and easy pairing process. One more Evo. There it is. Okay. Asking me to pair, so I go ahead and allow it to pair. And it's done. That was painless, I mean. I'm going to go ahead and launch the One More app. It should be right here. One More music. Okay, save. Okay, all right, I have black. That was interesting. It asked me to save to the device. I don't know what it's all about. So would you like to save device to my Google account for faster pairing to your other devices? That's interesting. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Or is it going to make me? I hope not. Okay. Okay, so this is a quick guide to product. It's asking me to And you're gonna be able to see that. I don't know if it's the camera's gonna do that. All right, it's asking me to put it in my ear, point the mic towards my mouth, leave the earbud uncovered, and it says touch and hold 1.5 seconds to switch to listening modes. Play pause to double tap. All right, voice control is to triple tap, and answer hang up is to double tap. Completed. Take a personal listening test to get the best listening experience. Okay, I don't think I want to do that on this stream right now. We'll skip that for the moment. Okay, so it shows me we've got failed to set up. Okay. Is it really gonna force me to do this in order to use noise canceling? Well, maybe it will. It's got experimental features, dual device connection. I plan on testing this. This looks really cool. With this function, headphones can be connected to two previously connected Bluetooth devices simultaneously. Headphones will automatically reset while turning this function on and off. That's cool. I look forward to trying that. I do not see low latency here. So I don't know if that's a feature. I don't know. But it does have a sound ID, which I'll have to play with. All right. I guess the one final thing would be Bluetooth connection setup. Prioritize stable connection or prioritizing sound quality. All right, so I am going to choose sound quality for the moment. Please reboot the headphones to switch to priority on sound mode. Okay. Bluetooth disconnected. Okay, so it's rebooting it. It does have an OTA firmware upgrade as well, but Bluetooth is disconnected because of the changing the mode to prioritize sound quality. Okay. Okay. It is back online. Pretty interesting. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and stick these in, and we'll just give you a 5-second thoughts on how they sound. I'm pretty excited about these because of their dual driver balance armature settings. They're pretty comfortable. They're not too bad. If you can see them in my ears, you can see that. They're not too bad. This is what the app looks like in its settings, if you can hopefully see that. I don't know. There we go. There you go. Hopefully that's interesting for you. And I'm just going to go ahead and quickly play something. Shows a positive. Let's try to. Yeah. No. Yeah, these are interesting. These are going to be fun to listen to, get used to. They definitely have a hi-fi sound to them, no question. Let me go ahead and check out their developer options, see how they're connected. Okay, it is currently, that's confusing. It says AAC, which should not be correct. So I will play with that. They should be doing LDAC on these. So I will have to play with that. All right, well, initial impressions sound really good. And definitely a hi-fi quality, like I said. And I will have to spend a lot more time with them. So, all right. Well, thank you for watching our unboxing video of the 1MORE EVOs. I'm so excited to give these a full spin. Take care and God bless.